Hello and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, my name is Lydia and I am the Witch of Multirealms. Today we are going to read for those who have been seeing 1144 and 144. I'm sure if you have been seeing those numbers, you might have Googled the meaning, and there are many places that would point towards telling you that 144 is denoting the number of the chosen ones. Now, there's a lot of literature online about these chosen ones, and today's reading is not about that, so I will leave you to your online rabbit hole search. Yeah, it's more important that I tell you what Spirit has for you today. So, okay, here goes. We are going to do a read for those who have been seeing 1144 or 144. Before I begin shuffling, I'd like to do a disclaimer. This reading is for many people who are going to be watching that comes from different background, different situations in their lives, at different points of their spiritual awakening perhaps, and definitely comes from different cultures and different walks of life. So the story is not going to be the same for everyone. There are definitely going to be details that might vary slightly or even entirely different and does not resonate for you. So please take what resonates for you and leave those that do not for the others. And also, tarot is a guidance, an insightful type of reading and tool that Spirit has to share with you. If you come and seek guidance from a tarot reading, please know that it is not fortune telling. It does not give you an absolute answer for something that's going to happen in the future. It is more to provide you with the likelihood or a highest chance of how things are going to turn out, and hopefully with that advice you'll be able to take a wiser, more educated choice for what you want to do next. Right? So it's for guidance and it's for you to learn from. So do not let tarot dictate your life, and no outcome that the tarot is going to give you is set in stone or absolute. So please know that, and again, take what resonates and leave what does not at the door. So here we go. I'm going to pick and I'm going to pull an indicator card from this Gale Tarot deck, which I will share in the description section. Today I'm just using Gale Tarot deck. I'm using the traditional Rider-Waite deck, and also there will be a Moonology Oracle card pull at the end. So yes, I'll be sharing those decks in the description section. And we're going to get an indicator card to start with. So you got yourself the 8 of Wands, and it says speed on top. As you can see, this is interesting artwork. It's not a traditional deck. It's from the Gale Tarot deck. It's my oldest deck in possession. So I use this deck because it speaks very clearly to me intuitively. And here we have 8 of Wands, speed. And now I'm going to ask Spirit to show me what's the situation that you're going through so I have a better understanding. Okay. So for this group of people, again, the details I'm going to share now might pertain to some of you and might not be for some people, but I'm seeing one very specific group actually. First of all, let me recall Eight of Wands speed. Eight of Wands in the traditional Rider-Waite artwork shows 8 wands charging through the sky, coming down at different pace, but all in a very fast speed. And speed is definitely the key word here when we are talking about Eight of Wands. It shows that whatever, so wands is like, wands usually talk about what you're growing, what you're developing, something that is like a new project, a new assignment, something you're working towards. Basically something you're constructing and trying to, it's very similar to the Pentacles energy, except Wands is more inspired driven, growing faster. And basically something that is inspired driven. It's also moving faster. Okay, so something is coming through for you very fast. Now what Spirit is showing me with your Rider-Waite here is a Five of Cups situation, a Five of Cups energy. You have your King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is looking at the Three of Wands. Okay. And comes next, Four of Swords. After Four of Swords, Ace of Swords. And finally, Nine of Swords. A lot of sword card towards the end. I think what Spirit is trying to tell us. Okay, I'll get there in a while. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Okay, to start with, I see you having your Five of Cups. Something. Okay, let's establish. With the Wands card as an indicator card, I believe there is definitely something that is something you're working towards. Could be a purpose-driven project, could be a new business, it could be a new enterprise, anything of that sort. Something you're growing, okay? Something you're growing, developing, chasing, going after. And yet, first card is Five of Cups. This shows a person who, cups is feelings, okay? Your feelings, your emotions, things that are tied to the situation. You're looking at 3 cups that are turned over and spilled, but yet you have 2 full cups behind you. I think what Spirit is trying to say that you might be in the energy of feeling rather disappointed with a situation that's not happening, or something has moved so fast, is going on so fast right now. There are some elements in what's going on that has caused you a disappointment, has caused you to not be happy with the outcome. But Spirit is saying, why are you looking at what's not working out and forgetting at what has worked out? 3 spilled cups, and we have 2 full cups behind you. Is it just me, or those 2 full cups look very big? Okay, don't ask me why, but it's so interesting. It's so interesting. I think I'm actually even noticing this for the first time today. While you have 3 spilled cups, yes, and then there's some water on the ground, you cannot pick this up, fine. You have 2 cups behind you. Whether these 2 cups are full all the way, we can't tell. I would love to know that they are full, but even if we're not full, okay, even if. Do you see this river? The river flows. All you have to do is pick up the 2 cups, go to the river, and fill up the cup. So I think what Spirit is saying here is so clear. While you're building something, whatever project you're working on, do not let setbacks disappoint you, debilitate you to the point of not being able to have gratitude for what actually has worked out. Now, the next card you have is King of Pentacles. I believe this is you because it's the only card here, and usually the energy is really strong. I just felt like this is you. Okay, and again, okay, I don't say this all the time, but I think by now most people should know tarot is not gender specific. Even if I say this is you and King of Pentacles is a male court card, but does not mean that you are a guy. You could be male, female, whatever, whoever. But King energy just shows that it's a person who is sitting on a throne, in power, in control, in certainty, security, and surety of what they hold, what they possess, having the control of it. And King of Pentacles is a very abundant king, is a king who has his riches, has his, speaking of having his riches, he is so rich and abundant with so much going on in his robe. I could hardly make out where and when he begins in that throne. You know what I'm trying to say? There's so much going on. Like his robe and the background is one big blur to me. Oh yeah, okay. I can see castles. I know he has castles. I know he has one gigantic golden pentacle he's holding on to. He has a scepter. He has a throne. Okay, but honestly, there's so much going on here. All I can say is that he has a lot. And Spirit is saying this is you. This is you. You are in the King of Pentacles energy. And excuse me. As far as we are concerned, if Five of Cups came out first and is behind the King of Pentacles, so you know what Spirit is saying? If you are feeling Five of Cups, just remember as King of Pentacles sitting on your throne with whatever you have, do not forget to have gratitude for what you have right now and not let that disappointing cup half full, spilled cup, spilled milk situation take you away from remembering what you do have. Furthermore, King of Pentacles is facing the next card, which is Three of Wands. Again, Wands being new, inspired, project, action, enterprise that you're working on. Three of Wands, that energy of him. Look at it. He has control and he has holding on to 3 wands stuck in the ground, nice and firm. Okay, all growing in some way with hopes. I would say growth in there's potential here. And then he's looking out into the horizon, that's water, and there are ships. The storyline, if we were to stick to the traditional storyline, is that this man, he's standing on a cliff with his 3 wands, looking at ships. There could be 2 situations. It could be ships that are it's like he's a merchant. He has ships with goods that have sailed out and is waiting for the ships to come back with the profits. That's one way to see it. Or it could be that you want to go out, you want to sail, but you are waiting to take a step forward. You're waiting to take the leap forward. Maybe something is intriguing you. There's a new project abound. Somebody has made a new proposal to, hey, let's go start this, let's go do that. And you're seeing someone setting out, doing things that are their dreams. You, with your 3 wands, are just standing at the cliff and wishing and hoping that you could do the same. So, of course, you know your story best. You know which one you are. Are you the person who's waiting for your results and your profits to roll in? Or are you the person who is King of Pentacles? You have funds, you have resources, you have money, but you're sitting way too comfortably on your throne. And actually, you could take whatever resources you have and sail out on that treasure hunt, that adventure, that new frontier. Either way, it seems like 2 situations here for 2 groups of people. Now, what Spirit is trying to say is, if you do not know what's the next move, okay, again, 2 situations, 2 groups of people here. What I'm seeing, okay, so interestingly, the next card that comes is the Four of Swords. Sword with the air energy, and sword in the tarot refers to things that are in the head, ideas that you have, thoughts that you have, basically things that are very much in the head, ideas, thoughts, whatever. This person is resting from thinking. Okay, again, 2 situations. It could be that you want very badly to go out there and start a new adventure and try something new, but you are hesitating. You are in your head and telling yourself that you're not ready. You're in some kind of, and I'm not saying that you have to force yourself to be ready. No. In fact, if I'm seeing that there is a person resting, it usually more likely than not shows that the person needs to rest. Okay, so I'm not saying that you need to force yourself, but it could be that you very badly want to go somewhere, do something, try a new adventure, but you are resting because there might have been some past memories or something that could have troubled you, upset you. You have not gotten over it. You're maybe in a hiatus. Maybe you had a burnout from a previous job, or maybe you just dissolved a prior relationship of some sort or some situation, and you're trying to get over it. You're resting basically. Now, the other group of people, the waiting for something to come in people, the waiting for my profits to come in people. This could mean that Spirit is trying to say that you need to take a break now and start worrying. Stop worrying, stop feeling like things are not working out. You need to take a break. Okay, so for both groups, whether you're waiting to go or you're waiting for things to come in, I think Spirit here is saying you need to allow yourself resting, meditation, healing, self-care. Because what can happen is a lot of things are in your head. You can let it get to you, and then it can become a very debilitating situation. Already, we are trying to get you away from this feeling of lack and disappointment. What can come next if you rest, get into the energy of resting, really recuperating yourself? The next two cards that come are just as cerebral. Okay, you have the Ace of Swords and facing the Nine of Swords. Again, very cerebral stuff, very in the mind, in the head kind of stuff. Clearly, something's troubling you. Something's all in your head about it. Maybe you are coming out of a traumatic situation, something that was not working out in the past. As you can see, this guy woke up in the middle of the night from what looks like a nightmare. Bad memories, perhaps. Something that did not work out well in the future, in the past, that might be giving you memories of how we are empirical creatures. We learn things from the past. But there is a very good saying: you can only truly understand the gifts of your divine connection with consciousness if you are fully present, because what's in the past is already gone and over, could not be changed. The story, the moment is over. And what's in the future is just not here yet. You need to make that future. Every moment that's going to happen in the future is going to be made, whatever moment you are in right now in the present. So in many ways, if you allow your memory of the past to create your present by worrying, you are then manifesting an outcome in the future based on what you behave and think of in the present. The universe provides what the mind expects. That's literally something that I was putting out in my social media pages the other day. The universe creates what the mind expects. So if shit did not work out well in the past, let it be, let it go. Good lessons to learn, but let it go, because Spirit wants you to know that you are divinely guided. You have intuition and thoughts and clarity from the divine, the Ace of Swords being so. You need to allow yourself to navigate away from past trauma, past pains. Let it go. Rest. Rest your mind. Rest your worries. Let it go. And do not freak out over the future, because The clarity is yours. There will always be divine guidance, and spirit cannot. Honestly, it's also the same thing. Your mind, your body, your spirit is a vessel. If you do not empty this vessel of debilitating thoughts, of worry from the past and worry of the future, you cannot receive divine guidance, right? So divine guidance and clarity will come in only if you allow yourself to rest and let go of past pains. Okay, that is the storyline of your situation. Now I'm gonna get clarity and advice from spirit as to what you should do about it. Ooh, ow. I was trying to save a jumping card. Okay. Okay. So I put some cards for clarification in correspondence to the cards in the storyline. So with regards to the Five of Cups situation and energy, I asked Spirit, what should you do about it? That was literally the one that wanted to fly off the table and got me knocking myself on the marble. Okay, you got yourself Knight of Swords. It's a charging, going, go for it energy. It's a don't stop your momentum. You see, of all the knights in tarot, the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving and no hesitation, depending on how you read it, of course. But in this case, I don't think Spirit is saying you should be... Look, it's not impulsion. Impulsion is for something else, but this is, he's holding the sword. He's holding on to an idea. Remember I said Spirit is going to give you clarity? Yeah. Spirit is going to give you clarity, is going to give you idea very soon. And with that idea and clarity, I believe Spirit is saying go for it. Go for it, don't hesitate. Because the energy of speed is with you. You have momentum. On the overall, with Eight of Wands and speed as your indicator card, I believe you have momentum. I think that's exactly what the message here is. There's a reason why you got Four of Swords here and Spirit wants you to rest. Because you need to rest up for whatever momentum you need to create in what you're doing. Okay, if you've been held back by some lack of self-belief or in some kind of idea that makes you feel like something's not going to happen, might not happen, will not work out, Spirit is saying, no, I'm going to give you the clarity. You're going to be getting that clarity very, very soon. And once you have it, go for it. Don't wait. Don't let disappointing things hold you back. Go for it. The other thing is, you also got the Justice card. And the Justice card is in correspondence to your King of Pentacles. I think this is a very sure sign from Spirit to say that justice is on your side. There will be, maybe you are caught in this situation because there is some kind of competition out there. Maybe somebody's been giving you, considering you might have something that worry you. Maybe somebody in the past or some situation currently you're experiencing might be putting you in a state of fear and anxiety, because you do not know if you might make a wrong move that can cause you to lose out in a situation. But trust that justice is here. The balancing of the scales is going to happen. As long as you don't do anything that has done anyone wrong, you are still in the path of righteousness, and justice will prevail. And the balancing of energy will happen for you. And like I said, it's right below your King of Pentacles. I believe that it's a very auspicious sign. Spirit saying, don't worry, you're not going to lose your money. You're not going to lose your money. You're not going to lose the things that you have built up for yourself. There is fairness in this situation. Ace of Wands is in correspondence and answer to your Three of Wands. I believe that you might have several inspirations or ideas that want to help you move forward in this plan. And as usual, when the hand of the universe, when the hand of divinity offers you something, it is the clarity, it is the gift, it is the treasure, the one thing that is the most important that is being offered to you. You have a new start in something. You're going to be able to start fresh, new, with energy, with momentum on something, because this divinely gifted project, thing, growth, whichever that is, or business, this divinely gifted one is the one you should go for, right? In correspondence to your Three of Wands, I believe you have different ideas, you have different things that you could work on. You just don't know which one is a good one, perhaps, but in the back of your mind, and guidance will come from your spirits, that there is one strong suit. There's one strong thing you have in your arsenal, and you should go for it. This is or perhaps somebody will present you with an opportunity that will show you what's the thing to go for. This can mean a lot of things. So now, interestingly, with the rest, not the rest, but with the card that is asking you to rest, remember just now I said earlier, I think what Divine is trying to say is, yes, you are in a time right now where you need to rest your mind. You need to not overthink. You need to really take a break and heal. It's more of a card. It's not trying to say, oh, you're lazy, get off your back. Actually, it's more like you should rest. Why so? I believe this might even have to do with meditation and dreaming, because in correspondence, you got the Hermit. The Hermit is, we all know what that is. He is up in the hills by himself, meditating, cogitating, keeping to himself, because he is building his wisdom. And if there's nothing else that guides him in the dark night, it is just this one lantern with a star in it. He is divinely guided. And this kind of wisdom does not come by allowing yourself to be out there moshing with the crowd, partying, doing things that does not serve you, which is why I say it is so important that you rest. Right? And it's only in your resting and healing moments that the divine can come in and channel its message to you, and thus providing you the wisdom that you so sorely require in your situation. Last but not least, I think as a final word of assurance, because your last card in the story spread is Nine of Swords, which means you're probably still trying to get over a past bad or traumatic memory. Spirit is saying, if you are well on your way to go and fight for what you deserve, justice is on your side, and be prepared that there will be fairness, there will be things, the energy will balance itself out. You will know what is a new opportunity that can come your way, or something new will blossom in your path. And get that wisdom, get that clarity from the rest, because the journey ahead is long and fast. You need that. With that, you will have your ultimate wish and happiness and fulfillment, because cups, as in, you get your 10 of cups. All the things that you want, you desire, the purpose, the happiness will come to you eventually in this beautiful 10 of cups. I think the message is very clear today, and it's a huge word of encouragement from Spirit to say, do not let little setbacks hold you down. Do not let past pain and perhaps unfair situations hold you back from making bold and calculated moves forward. So it's a beautiful word of encouragement. I'm going to pull one card from the Moonology Messages Oracle to see what else Spirit has for you. A word of guidance, please, Spirit. Beautiful. You got transformation, moon magic, transformation. Very interesting, because the eclipse is around the corner. Let's see, moon magic. 76. All right, moon magic, transformation. As we move through life, we can aim high or low. For example, when it comes to your current situation, you can hope for small changes, or you can aim for massive transformation. That takes everyone involved to the next level. There is magic afoot now, even if you can't yet feel it. You have the power to transform your life. Believe that whatever you're going through right now is what you have to experience to get to where you want to go to. A romantic situation can get better than ever when you draw this card. Is someone going through a romantic situation? Maybe. If you are, you can let me know in the comments. But do allow the universe to show you who the romance will be with. It could be with your current partner or someone else. But transformation is possible. If you're asking about abundance, know that transformation is possible in this regard too. Either way, you have to believe in your powers, that your ability to shape your life. Once you do that, align with the moon cycles, set intentions at new moon, and do release work at full moon, and watch your life transform. Additional meanings for this card: you can do this, dig deeper. You're learning about your powers. Believe. You've got the power. This is a soul test. Interesting. I think you are on the right track. Altogether, I don't see Spirit giving me like huge alarm bells and telling you to steer away from this or go towards that. Not really. But I think what Spirit is trying to say is you are generally on a path that you're meant to. It's just that some things can wear you down. Take a break. You will only when you take a break, then you can get back onto the momentum of things and go for what truly matters. And ultimately, justice is on your side, and you have the happiness that you are pursuing. I think this is the message I have for you today. This is all. If you find any of this reading resonates for you, please comment in the comment section, and like, follow, and subscribe for more videos of this sort in the future. For those who have been seeing 1144 and 144, thank you for tuning in to today's video, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye!